Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday to you. Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. I teased it the other day, but we had a Christmas City of the North parade meeting the other day. It's just around the corner, and we got a lot talked about during that meeting. When signups are going to open, we've been getting calls to the newsroom about that for weeks now.
Already?
I know, believe it or not. I think the first one we got was back in June.
Oh my gosh.
When is the Christmas City of the North parade signups happening? Now we know. And you can keep a lookout on our website. We're going to tell you when those signups are going to be. Because this is one of the biggest events that we do all year. And so a lot of time goes into planning it. We're super excited about it. And obviously you guys are too. So excited to get that info out there finally.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about some more summer in the, winter in the summer and summer in the winter.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving on. Here's a post I saw on social media the other day, thanks to the account Midwest versus Everybody. They wrote, unpopular opinion, 20 degrees with snow is better than 95 degrees and humid.
Wow.
You guys agree with that unpopular opinion?
That's tough. I think it's easy to say right now because we're in the 95 and humid.
True.
But I think if we got our 20 degree with snow coming, I think they're going to say the other thing, the other way around. But I do love snow. I love the cold. I love winter. But you can only take so much of everything, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely, I think, a lot harder to cool yourself off in 90 and humid than it is to get warm in 20 and, wintry times.
Sure.
So I think I'm going to go with, I can't believe I'm saying this, I'd rather it be the 20.
Yeah, let's go.
95 is very hot. It's very hot.
I think I'm going to agree as well. I think there's a lot of peace that comes with 20 degrees and snow, with the snow falling. 95, everybody's might be a little on the edge of their seat, maybe a little, I don't want to say angry, but when it's hot, get a little flustered.
I used to be,
cranky is a good word.
I'm such a hot freak, so I always have the air conditioner on in my vehicle. And my dad, my mom, my brother usually are a little bit on the cooler side. And I'm like, you can add, what's the saying? You can add... No.
Layers?
You can add layers as much as you want, but you can only take off so many layers. So add another sweatshirt there because we're going to be cooling this truck down. I'm on 3 hours of sleep right now.
This poor guy over here.
It's something going on. Anyway, here's what's going on today's show coming up here today. We have myths about mosquitoes, dogs hitting some gnarly waves, and temporary tattoo tools with Rachel Hackbarth. Oh my, for today's Does It Work product.
What more could you want from our show today?
It's pretty crazy. We're hitting all the stops today.
We're going to be trying him out on Hunter today. So be sure to stick around as he rolls up those sleeves.
I'll be your guinea pig.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're already looking forward to the weekend. And if you're making weekend plans out there, I actually want to give you guys an awesome recommendation that Mary and I enjoyed the other night. She actually found them on Instagram a while back. But back on Friday, we got to stop by the Fairhaven Farm in Saginaw, Minnesota, located on Mungershaw Road. So on Fridays during the summer, they make wood fire oven pizzas out in the field here, and it even lets you stroll through their vegetable field nearby. It was a really fun experience. Seemed like the kids with the families out there were having a great time as well. Some live music under the tent. Now, the pizza outings are only on Fridays through October, and the most important part of it all, you do have to get reservations, but you can make those reservations. You can find that link online at fairhaven.farm.
Wow. Pun intended. Those pizzas look pretty fire.
Yeah.
Good pizzas.
Good pun. And they were good pizzas. The peppers were good. The olives were good. The dough itself was almost kind of like, if you imagine, like a multi-grain almost sort of dough.
Oh, yeah.
Everything just tasted a little more fresh. The cheese as well.
Is it their own vegetables and stuff that they cut up and they put on the pizza?
I would assume so.
Okay.
I don't want to make any claims out there, but it all felt farm fresh.
Okay.
Nice. What kind of pizza did you guys get?
Oh, I got one that had Iker Farms pork loin on it with some peppers and olives. Mary got one with, what was the name of it? Some vegetables I've never tried before, but it was very good. They're both very good.
Were there animals at this farm?
Not that I located.
Not that I located.
Ryan's out here,
I wasn't able to find any, but walking through the vegetables as well, you go, okay, here are the vegetables. Oh, and I'm now enjoying this pizza right nearby.
Cool.
Possible wedding venue?
Whoa,
maybe Ryan have?
I'm gonna have to reach out and ask. The thing was, I told Mary, I was like, this reminds me of northern Minnesota, and she goes, we are in northern Minnesota. I was like, when I was a kid and we went to Brainerd, when I grew up in the Twin Cities, the tall trees and the peace of it all. So.
Side note, I love when people from the cities are like, I'm heading up north for the weekend, and they're like going to Brainerd.
They go to Hinckley.
It's north, I guess.
North of them, I guess. But it doesn't count.
We're going to head to Michigan now, where one young Boy Scout is being being called a hero for helping a man experiencing a heart attack. The 14-year-old named Kenny never expected to be putting his scout lessons to the test like this. He was on Mackinac Island for his second summer serving in the Scout Honor Guard when the man who was nearby him collapsed. He made sure somebody called 911, and then Kenny took off running up and down the hill to find an AED, despite having exercise-induced asthma himself. So fortunately, the man did not end up needing a shock. And Kenny's dad says, of course, he is very proud of his son. And that is so good, you know, that kids these days are knowing just what an AED is, you know, and just needing that, you know, he needs to run to find it because it's so important, those minutes and such after a cardiac arrest event, you know, to get there with one. So.
Did we all have to get certified in high school for CPR? I did at Two Harbors.
I think so.
For health class.
Yeah.
You got. I know you did it at the station here a little bit ago.
I don't know about high school though.
Okay,
So good on him. He's only 14.
Yes.
Did that. It was pretty awesome. Well, hey Hunter, we know you're a little scared of flying.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to planes. But what if I told you there's something very unique you can do to help alleviate those concerns possibly? At a mall in Maryland, you can hop aboard Dream Aero. It's a flight simulator that replicates the flight deck of a Boeing 737, offers Hunter possibly the chance to see what happens on the other side of the cockpit door. And while certainly a unique way to help you in your fear of flying potentially, it does cost $235 for 30 minutes inside of the simulator.
Oh my gosh. I've often said if I was able to fly the plane, I think I would be okay. So this might actually help a little bit. So I don't know, maybe I'll pork down the $235.
It could all work out for
Yeah.
you. We got a sweet story about horses when we come back.
Welcome back, everybody. Mosquitoes are a familiar summertime nuisance for most of us, but beyond the annoying bites, we latch onto some very popular misconceptions about them too. Thanks to the National Pest Management Association, here are some of the myths that still go around about mosquitoes. Here they are. They're only attracted to certain types of blood. Myth. They only bite at night. Myth. Eating garlic will repel them rather. It's reading, it's hard. I got far more sleep than Hunter, but still struggling here. Also a myth, mosquitoes die after biting you and cold winters kill all mosquitoes. So, yeah, myths about the bugs. I actually haven't been experiencing too many mosquitoes this summer. I don't know about you guys. I feel like last summer, there were just a ton of mosquitoes out there, and this summer I've been able to sit in my backyard and be mosquito-free for the most part.
Good news. Yeah, we were on Park Point the other night, and mosquitoes weren't the problem. I had a lot of flies biting me on Park Point.
Really?
Yeah, they kept coming. I killed maybe like 12 of them on my ankles, and they just didn't stop.
Those hurt more.
Yeah, they were
If they bite you, they get you. They'll get a chunk of your meat out of you.
Yeah, they meant business.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to get one of those, like, what are they called? Citronella candles or something like that, to see if that could maybe do some help for when the mosquitoes are really bad. But maybe I don't know if this is like the point in the summer where we might not see horrible mosquitoes at this point, because we're like already to August basically.
We're getting long in the tooth when it comes to the summer.
In the tooth.
But it has been a wet summer too.
It has been, at least the second half has been. The first half, I think, helped because it wasn't very wet. It was a little bit dry, you know, so I think that helped a little bit. My dad is such a mosquito freak when I was little, and still to this day, he would make us run around the yard before we actually come in the house, and we had to open the door and slam it shut so we didn't get any mosquitoes in the house.
Run around to like outrun the mosquitoes?
Yes, because we had mosquitoes flying around us, and so, we had to run around and outrun the mosquitoes. It is. No, it is. He's a brilliant man.
Yeah. Shout out Mr. McCullough.
Yes.
Well, hey, to our south, there's some good news about a mother-son pair down at the Minnesota Zoo, proving that a mother's love can come from all sorts of places. Kate Snow brings us that story.
To most of us, they look like any mother-son pair of horses frolicking in a pasture. Merritt, an Asian wild horse, was born back in May, but immediately the staff knew something wasn't quite right. Dr. Annie Rivas is the chief veterinarian for the Minnesota Zoo.
He was having trouble walking and keeping up with mom. So we knew by the time he was about 3 days old, he was not going to fix this on his own, and we were going to have to intervene.
They made the difficult decision to separate Merritt from his birth mom and put him in a horse hospital. But when he returned after treatment, his birth mom no longer recognized him.
His mom was a first-time mom, and she was not sure what he was at that point. And so she told us pretty quickly she didn't want anything to do with him when he came back.
For a while, the zoo staff rotated shifts all day and night to care for Merritt, but what he really needed was an equine mom. And then they happened to see a Facebook post about a horse named Alice who'd recently lost her own foal and would love to nurse another.
Horses are very social, and this mom was grieving her little one, and this opportunity to be a foster mom would give her, still that experience to be a mom, help her fill this need that she feels.
And on the flip side, Merritt really needs a mom in that moment.
He definitely does.
How did it go when Alice met Merritt?
It was like they'd known each other their whole lives. She didn't look back. She, nickered at him, recognized that he was a baby, called him, and he went right up to her.
It was like instantaneous.
Yes.
Animal instincts kicked in. It didn't matter that they're from different species. Merritt is an Asian wild horse and Alice is an American pony. Alice has been teaching Merritt how to be a horse and how to respond to his herd. A lesson there for all of us.
This little baby, different species, not the baby she knew. And she didn't worry about all the differences. She just worried about the things that were the same between them. And I think that's a good reminder for us anytime we have it.
Kate Snow, NBC News.
Oh, that's wild. Very tragic, but happy ending, of course. The animal world is wild because, can you imagine if you're a human and you look at your kid and they're sick and you're like, you're not mine anymore. Get lost,
Oh my
That's
gosh.
just crazy.
Yeah, it's a doggy dog out there, I guess.
Yes.
But,
Horsey horse.
Yeah, horsey horse. Nice of that Alice mom horse to take in the little guy as her own. And what a sweet story. Right here in Minnesota, too. Amazing. I'd love to go visit them at the Minnesota Zoo.
Yeah, that'd be
Cool.
cute.
Yeah. Meet what was the horse's name?
Alice is the mom. I think I
Alice.
missed the baby horse.
So sweet.
Merritt's maybe.
Merritt, there we go. Dozens of daring dogs hit the waves in the UK over the weekend for a surfing competition that made a huge splash. Pups and their people showed off their skills in a 50-meter sprint on a paddleboard.
Whoa.
A whippet named Margot stole the show, surfing her way to the championship title. The canine competitors also made history, breaking 3 Guinness World Records at the annual event.
Oh.
I've seen this before. It's kind of wild how they're able to train themselves to... again, animals, just wild. Go on a surfboard? Are you kidding me? Is that what happened? I didn't look at the video.
Paddleboard.
Paddleboard?
Yeah. But they were racing paddling instead of actually standing on the paddle. Or the dog was
paddling?
standing. Not quite. That would be something. I'm going to teach Harry and CJ how to paddle themselves on a
Very
board.
rich.
I did get 4 dogs on a paddleboard once for a picture, which was
Whoa.
very cool. Yes, it was our 2 dogs and my husband's parents' 2 dogs, and it was a great photo. But it took a while to get there. We're going to talk about back to school shopping when we come back. Welcome back, everybody. Summer is in full swing, but many Americans are already back to school shopping. According to a new survey from the National Retail Federation, 2/3 of Americans with school-age children started shopping for the upcoming school year this month, and that is the earliest on record. Americans are also cutting back on spending this year. Shoppers are expected to spend about $858 per family on clothes, school supplies, and electronics this year, according to the NRF. That is down 2% from last year. Back to school is a very expensive thing. You've got so many supplies. The kid has probably grown a lot, since the last school year. So they probably do need some clothes that are maybe less of their play clothes and a little more school clothes, I guess.
Formal, perhaps.
Business casual.
Business casual. Doing some calculations.
But I remember always getting shoes sometimes with the start of school. That was always a fun experience.
Yeah.
I saw a video the other day. It says it's sad as an adult because nobody comes over and squeezes the where your toe is in the shoe anymore when you're at the store.
You gotta do it yourself.
You gotta
It's
do it
so
yourself.
sad.
Squeeze your own toe.
I miss school shopping. I loved going back to school. It was a little bit stressful at first, but once you settled in, it was so much fun
Yeah.
getting the big colored pencil thing. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
toolbox, the pencil box or whatever.
What'd you bring to school?
3 hours of sleep. It's rough.
When the list would drop in your mail, or you'd get the list of things you need,
Oh,
and then
right.
I was telling my mom we need to go to Target or whatever store for right now.
Yep.
We need to get those supplies. And she's like, it's July 4th.
Finish holiday.
What are you doing?
You're ready to go.
Yep. Listen, it's important to express yourself, and now you can do so on your skin without having to get permanent tattoos.
Wish I would have known that. The Penn brand Bic has new Body Mark temporary tattoo markers. Rachel Hackbarth gives them a shot for today's Does It Work?
These are not your typical markers. These are supposed to give you temporary tattoos. You can find this set from Bic online for around $30. It includes 8 different colors and 4 different stencils. Boone Downing is helping us out.
Well, I'm excited for you to give me my first tattoo. Ages 13 plus, check.
Do not use on broken or irritated skin. All right, we're not going to do that, thumb.
Not on the thumb.
The makers claim our design should stay on for several washes.
They're not my aesthetic. Can we just freestyle it?
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a good heart. I mean, it's okay. I think that the markers are, I don't know if I'd call them body mark.
The brighter colors are working better for Boone.
Oh, the pink is way, way better. So much more juicy.
Oh, your heart's way better than mine.
That looks pretty.
I like it's dainty.
Here's our body art from our Bic pen set. So how well does it stay?
You go first.
Okay. Mine is really staying.
Okay, my pink's starting to fade. But if you wanted it to stay on,
You could.
It would stay on.
While Boone believes some colors show up better than others, overall, it could be a fun product for some people.
It wouldn't be my jam, but like for like, I don't know, if you're doing like a festival or like a holiday or something, it would serve its purpose.
Or a prank on someone when
Or-
you're on their
oh
face.
yeah, if you wanted to tell your mom you got a heart tattoo of a girl's name named Rachel.
For Does It Work, I'm Rachel Ackbarth.
Those are just markers. Yes! It's just a marker.
Another body mark markers. They're temporary.
Also, Rachel Hackbarth, a pretty good reporter, not the best drawer. That's a pretty bad art colored in. I'm sorry, Rachel.
Yeah. She tried.
She tried
Did
her
her
best.
best.
It looks like they come with stencils too, so you
Yeah.
can maybe follow those and let those be your guides.
Smart.
It'd
That's
be
the way
hard
go.
to do your own drawing on, not very artistic. either,
Yeah.
so kudos
I have
to
no
Rachel.
idea.
Rachel also talk about pranks and your sleeping friends. Yeah, tough. We'll talk about a quick way to get rid of geese when we come back.
Coming up tomorrow here on Northern Life, I'll be joined by Dahlberg Law Office once again, continuing our wonderful and very informational series here together. Plus, we're going to be talking about what to expect from Your Town live shows coming up Friday from Grand Rapids. Going to be an absolute blast heading over there for our next Your Town series installment. Is this our
Yeah.
last one of the season?
One more to go.
One more after this.
Grand Rapids, yeah. It's coming up. We're doing a little bit of a fall sort of one. I won't say where it is just yet. Yeah, big tease. So it's going to be a fun one. Yeah, somewhere we've gone before, I will say, but many years ago. So
I
it's
should
been a
check.
long time.
I should check my emails.
Yeah, you might need to
Be sure to bring the body mark markers to that event.
Yeah, oh man.
We'll draw tattoos on you. Before we go today, an Iowa park was overrun by Canadian geese until city staff rolled out a surprising new strategy to keep them in check. Meet Gertie, a remote-controlled device used to chase them off, and our retired Parks and Recs worker built Gertie. Gertie the Goose Getter even shows up in other communities, and now other Iowa cities have asked, yeah, it's really zips. The other cities have asked Urbandale staff about how it works and how it could be the answer to handling geese populations at other parks around the country.
That thing would keep me away too.
Terrifying.
I don't need to see the park today.
No.
I'll join the geese. Thanks for joining us today. We love you.
See you tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.